Hello everyone and welcome to our channel.
In today's video, we're coming at you from the world famous Venetian Resort and Casino in Las Vegas, Nevada, where we'll be showing you everything that this large hotel has to offer.
Considering that the Venetian is one of the most popular of the mega resorts found on the Las Vegas Strip, as well as one of the few hotels that we have not yet had the privilege of staying at, we're absolutely thrilled to be here for the next 3 nights, and we're taking you along with us.
So join us as we show you everything we can, including a look at the Venetian Casino, their wide variety of dining and shopping options, and an afternoon at their pool complex.
And don't forget a complete room tour.
Don't go anywhere. We have a lot to show you on today's episode of James and Paul Try It All.
Now, one of the most iconic activities here at the Venetian Resort is, of course, the gondola rides. Now, we are here inside the Grand Canal Shoppes, and as you can see, the gondolas are right behind me. Now, you can, of course, take an indoor ride or as well as an outdoor ride. Prices start at $34 for a shared gondola per person. You can also do a private gondola. If I'm just gonna be completely transparent with you, and that's always my goal, Paul and I are electing not to do it and to save our money, because while it's cute, and I'm sure there's probably many of you out there that would be interested in doing this, it's not quite our idea of a fun time.
But you can get married on one of these gondolas.
We did actually debate that when we were looking into wedding options a couple years ago, but we ended up settling with the flamingo. Not settling, we ended up choosing the flamingo. That's the better way to put it. So that being said, just know that this is an option here. You know, you get a cute little ride around the Grand Canal Shoppes in the front or the front of the Venetian, but essentially in my mind it's the equivalent of riding one of those little trains you find in any shopping mall.
Where anything goes and everyone comes.
Kinky.
I know.
Hello, mustache daddy.
Those are some tight pants.
Right? Now, another thing we want to take a moment to point out here at the Grand Canal Shoppes is Speaker World's Atomic Saloon Show. Now, this is going to be almost akin to a burlesque show with some live, musical performances, dancing, acrobatics, a whole lot more. If you've seen Absinthe or heard of Absinthe, it is basically Western-themed Absinthe.
He's kind of dreamy.
I'm all about Mustache Daddy down here.
Yeah, Mustache Daddy has it going on.
Yep. Located here on the 2nd floor of the Grand Canal Shoppes, you'll find the Venetian Resort's poker room. So if you're into poker, know that that is an option. They have an entire dedicated section for you, but it's not part of the main casino at either Palazzo or Venetian, instead here at the Grand Canal Shoppes. How cool though.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I do kind of like the little sand sign, I can't lie.
Yeah, the sand sign is kind of cute.
One of the coolest spots here in the Grand Canal Shoppes is going to be Flight Club, essentially a dart bar. It specializes in darts, so if you are a fan of playing darts, or maybe you just want to try your hand at it for the first time, this is an excellent activity that's a little outside the norm of the rest of Las Vegas. They also have very reasonably priced cocktails and beers. We recently hung out with our friends Paul and Amy from Going Out with Paul and Amy here and had some great local beers for like $10 a beer. Couldn't complain. We decided that we've worked up quite a thirst and maybe even a little bit of an appetite. So we're decided to have a little snacky poo here at Brera Osteria in the Grand Canal Shoppes. Now, they have a daily happy hour from 2 to 5 p.m. That includes the selection of small plates and wood-fired pizzas, as well as cocktails, beer, and wine by the glass. So we're gonna go ahead and get a couple cocktails and maybe a couple of little things to nosh on, and we'll be back in just a moment once those arrive.
Moments later.
It's time to talk about cocktails, and then we're going to dig into our bites here. I have gone with the Blackberry Spritz, which is going to be creme de cassis, Prosecco, and club soda. This sounds lovely, refreshing, light. I love creme de cassis. I love Prosecco. Let's give it a taste. I hate paper straws. Oh, that's good. It's crisp and light, refreshing, cold, not too sweet. The cassis has a nice little bit of tartness to it. You can taste the Prosecco. Really lovely, great cocktail. And again, not too heavy, not too sickeningly sweet.
Now, first off, this just looks lovely. I love the garnish on it. The Venetian sling is going to consist of Amsterdam gin, cherry herring, Salerno, pineapple, and passion fruit. And with it being happy hour in the afternoon, it's perfect. It's just as fruity as I am.
Which is pretty darn fruity.
This is refreshing. I could probably knock down maybe more than one of these. However, since we do have plans later, we're gonna do a one and done here for happy hour. But if you come here to Brera Osteria, you should probably knock back more than one.
This looks like it's gonna be some sort of bruschetta here. Also, I see some onion, I see some bell pepper, I see some, looks like eggplant maybe, and zucchini. Looks really lovely. Let's give it a bite. On Tasty Lo Crostini. Absolutely wonderful. It's just this perfect kind of mixture of olive oil and salt and wonderful seasonings. This is really lovely. Absolutely everything I love in like a bruschetta type, appetizer.
So one of the small bites that we did order was the arancini. Now, the arancini here is going to consist of 3 cheese risotto, English peas, and truffle butter. I'm already kind of happy that there's truffle butter on the bottom.
He saw truffle butter, and that's really what caused him to want to order this. I didn't even ask for it.
You're getting the flavor of the 3 cheese risotto. It's rich, it's creamy. The truffle butter just adds an additional depth to it. I'm gonna go ahead and try the pizza here, which is the fungi. The fungi pizza is going to be garlic confit crema, fontina, field mushrooms, and spinach.
That sounds fantastic.
That sounds perfectly fantastic. Now, one thing I can appreciate about the crust is if you look on the end, it's baked perfectly. It's got the little char on the bottom. It's soft and pillowy, and it's not too firm.
My turn to try the pizza. Oh, that looks gorgeous. I do love a Neapolitan style pizza. Perfect. Amazing chew to the crust. Nice salinity from the cheese. Got a nice little salt punch to it. I love spinach. I love mushroom together. Not a damn thing wrong with that. So good. What a wonderful happy hour here, or as they refer to it, an aperitivo hour, which I get, appetizer hour. I love it. Definitely recommend checking out Brera Osteria. Now, one of our absolute favorite merchants here in the Grand Canal Shoppes, located right at the end of the Venetian's restaurant row, is Donatique. We have featured them 2 times on the channel, both in our Sweet Treats video, as well as we trying every donut shop on the Las Vegas Strip video. They're absolutely worth it. It's high-end boutique donuts, super yummy and beautiful. No other words for it. It is a work of art. Highly encourage checking them out for a donut when you're here staying here at the Venetian. Now, located directly behind me is what is referred to as Restaurant Row. Now, this is essentially a long corridor connecting the Venetian to the Grand Canal Shoppes, as well as to the Palazzo. That being said, it is a corridor filled with restaurants, the highest concentration of restaurants in one place. Now, the Venetian has more places to eat than any other resort on the Las Vegas Strip that I'm aware of, with over 40 restaurants available to you. Now, obviously, we couldn't possibly eat all of these restaurants in one trip, so we had to be very selective of what we could do over 3 days. We're gonna take a moment to show you some footage from our dining experiences, but do know that we will have full reviews up on the channel, so make sure to check those out. Again, links will be in the description of this video.
Italian station time. They have this chicken parm. Let's grab a little bit here. We don't want to go too
Oh, that's
crazy.
so cheesy.
Oh, it is cheesy. I love it cheesy though. And it looks like the meatballs have arrived. You can't enjoy brunch without some balls. Come on. Let's get one.
1 meatball is more than enough.
Yes.
I'm already full, and we haven't even made it to
We
dessert
haven't
yet.
even made it to dessert yet. So let's go check the rest of this out.
All right, guys, so we've got the Golden Knight Shake. This is gonna be a caramel shake with a vanilla frosted rim with black, white, and gold sprinkles, chocolate cake, Golden Knights puck, whipped cream, and sprinkles. So let's give it a taste, because all of it's coming down here. That's so good.
I did not realize they did a golden night shake, which, ooh. I'm gonna take that little ding dong off.
You're a little ding dong. It's very soft and cakey. I feel like I should be eating this with a fork, not my fingers. Okay, it's not ding dong. It's just straight up chocolate cake.
Oh, it is.
With like chocolate ganache. Oh my God.
Entree time. Now, I have to first say, I ordered their signature duck and waffle, and oh my God. Here we go. Yolk cracking time.
Oh, look at that golden shower of deliciousness.
That is a golden shower. Like, this is a golden shower I could get behind. Now, big maximum bite.
All the elements together at once. Was that as good as I think it's gonna be? Our entrees have arrived. Now, I have gone with the pistachio French toast sticks. Now these, when I saw these on the menu, I instantly knew I had to have them. Now it's a stick, so I'm just gonna pick it up. I probably should.
You might as well. And that pistachio cream looks amazing.
The custardy middle inside there, where it all soaked in before. By itself, it's delicious. However, here's the star of the show, the pistachio dulce de leche with fresh pistachio on top. I'm just gonna give that a quick little dunk and a stir. I love a dulce de leche. I love pistachio. I am Sicilian after all, so kind of pistachio is kind of in our blood. But yes, oh my God, that's so good.
Now for our other starter, we decided to go to the escargot de bourguignon. Now I am a huge fan of escargot whenever we have French food, and these look beautiful and delicious.
I love when escargot is served like this.
I do love it when it's served like this. Bon appetit. Oh, that is heaven. That is heaven.
Get my escargot fork here. Now, unlike Paul, I'm not gonna pick it up with my fingers.
Call me out for being an uncultured swine.
I mean, yeah.
In my defense, I did not wear my Robert Graham tonight.
This shirt's $180. I'm not getting butter on it. Oh my God, that was really good. Wow. Located here in Restaurant Row is the Voltaire Theater. Now this is gonna be home to Dita Von Teese, who is basically, in this case, the last remaining of the classic style Vegas burlesque type shows on the Las Vegas Strip. Truly an exceptional experience. Sadly, we couldn't get tickets to her while we were here, but I do encourage you to check it out if you're able to do so and you're looking for a good classic Vegas style burlesque show.
Don't go anywhere, my friends. We'll be back with a room tour after these messages. We want to extend our sincerest thanks to Andrea for her recent donation to the channel. Thank you so much, and we are so glad that you enjoy the content. If you would like to support the channel, why not leave a super thanks or donate to our PayPal at the QR code on the screen. Donating to the channel does help offset our operating costs to make the content, and it helps us keep bringing you weekly food and travel content, so once again, thank you. We also want to take this moment to let you know that we release weekly food and travel videos with a heavy emphasis on Las Vegas content. So if you like what you've seen so far, why not subscribe for more? Liking, subscribing, and engaging with the content helps our video reach more people who watch food and travel content, so come be part of the fun. And now, on to the room tour.
Alrighty everyone, it is time for the room tour. Now we are staying at a very special room here at the Venetian. From what I understand, a newly renovated room, and in fact a room type that wasn't available previously. Check out these ceilings above me. I have never stayed in a hotel room in all my travels across the world, all my life, that has such high ceilings. To my right, your left, we've got a cute little sitting area, nice big L-shaped sectional here. We also got, of course, a little coffee table, plenty of room to sit, sprawl out, entertain, what have you. Opposite that L-shaped sectional, we've got television number 1. Yes, this room does actually have 2 TVs. So we've got a nice big TV. As you can see, I've already put on Cartoon Network. There's also this very interesting little, like, I don't know quite what to call it, but it just has like a little drawer here and a place to sit down. I'm guessing some luggage just over here. We've got our closet space. Admittedly, nothing too impressive. Considering how impressive the rest of the room is, I was actually a little bummed out that the closet is rather generic. Yeah, it's a closet. As you can see, we've shoved all our stuff in there. They do give you 2 robes though. One is clearly meant for men and one is meant for more feminine body types. I felt a little offended by that, actually. I'm just like, God, you could have given us 2 male robes? Couldn't have given us 2 gender neutral robes? Anyway, Immediately to the right of the bathroom, we've got a full-length body mirror here right before you head out into the hallway. The bathroom in this hotel room features a large double vanity with, of course, 2 sinks here. Nice big mirror, lots of lighting. The one downside I will point out is they give you a bar of soap to wash your hands, and I frankly hate that. It just leaves my hands feeling gross. We've got your hair dryer hanging on the wall here. As you can see, I will absolutely need that later. We've also got a cute little vanity for making sure that you are pristine and that your makeup is looking fabulous before you head out, and also including a little makeup mirror. Now, I wish I could say this room did come with a tub, but it doesn't. But it does come with a fairly sizable walk-in shower with a cute little bench. I do think it's weird that they put extra towels in here. Actually, while I'm at it, I'm just gonna move these out of here because with my luck, I'll forget they're in there and then they'll all be soaked. Now, behind door number 1, we've got our water closet. Fairly sizable toilet. Nice low to the ground. As always, we have to now address a very important part of the hotel review, and that's the flush test. Light flush. All right, enough to flush away any liquid. And now for the heavy flush. I would say that's a solid flush to flush away the solids. All in all, I'm gonna give this, on the flush meter, I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10 toilets. Now, directly behind the sectional, we've got the thermostat, which is very important to me. I've got it blasting cold air right now to get the room nice and chilly because that's the way I enjoy it. Now, one thing I do want to point out about that, the nice thing with the AC is it has a couple vents, one kind of facing here, blowing out into the general area of the bedroom. And here's the best part. If you come around the corner, there is another vent that is literally blowing right at you in bed. Which, my God, that's fantastic. I wish that, was in every hotel room ever. I want an AC vent blowing right at me as I'm sleeping. Because sometimes these, especially Vegas hotel room duvets get really super warm. Even just the top sheet, sometimes I just have to throw it off and I'm just laying there sweating. It's not pleasant. Now, coming over to the bedroom portion, we've got another television. Both televisions are controlled by the same remote. You just kind of move the remote from one side to another and it works nicely. Currently, we've got some YouTube going on here. Another channel we follow. Down underneath, we've got the dreaded mini bar. I haven't looked to see prices yet. Frankly, I'm a little weary. Just know, if you got the money, they got the goods. We've got water and booze and sodas and Red Bulls and other stuff. Probably some orange juice and some Powerade, so we're just gonna keep that shut. Don't touch it. Those are all weighted. Take it off more than 30 seconds, you're gonna be charged. More stuff up top, also on sensors. So again, if you take it off 30 seconds or so, you'll be charged to your room. Just don't touch it. We've got our little ice bucket set up with some nice little glasses, and they include wine glasses, which is a very nice touch. Here's one thing I thought that was kind of nice is cocktail napkins. They give you actual little cocktail napkins. We got some drawers that we've yet to fill up because we haven't unpacked yet. 3 drawers, reasonably sized. On this last cabinet, we've got a mini fridge for personal use. We've got a little bench here at the base of the bed, a big king-size bed with a red leather-ish headboard. If you're a reader and you need a little light and you don't want to bother your partner too much, you've got an option here. We've got nightstands here with a small drawer, nothing crazy, but a little bit more storage underneath, whether you want to throw some shoes or a bag or what have you, it's there for you. Now it's time for the bed test, which I'm not gonna lie, I've already laid down on this bed. It's been a tiring day, but let's give it a shot here. Oh, it's good. It's good. It's supportive. It's soft, but firm. It's got this wonderful kind of mixture of firm but soft. I don't feel like I'm sinking in too deep. But I also feel like I'm being supported. It's just kind of being cradled almost. I don't want to get up now. Now, since I don't have to get up for this next part, I'm just gonna say I want to point out this cute chandelier that's right above the bed. Obviously, I wouldn't have that on while I'm lying in bed for too long, because that would be terribly annoying to me, but I do think that is a cute fixture. And how often do you have a chandelier in your hotel room? Now, one of the really cool features here in this particular room here at the Venetian is its incredibly tall ceilings, which is accompanied by an incredibly tall window. So, without further ado, let's flip the switch. So I can't say our view is amazing, and you see a little bit of the pool area down below, as well as some of the HVAC system, as well, and then the other tower here at the Venetian directly to our right. All in all, This is a pretty cool hotel room. I'm really impressed and I can't wait to spend 3 nights here.
5 minutes later.
I will never complain about the length of the walk from the Versailles Tower ever again after being in this room. This amazing room, by the way. As they always said, everything comes with a price, and that price is a long hike. Just to get to the casino floor, we have the farthest suite.
Literally at the end of the hallway, on the top floor. We had to take 2 elevators to get here.
The absolute farthest we can be. But I will never complain about the length of the walk from the Versailles Tower ever again.
Now, because we know this matters to some of you, we decided to actually make a point to come to the Finta Center here in the South Tower here, the Venetian where we're staying, and take a look around. I'm not gonna lie, we're not gonna be using it. We don't generally go to the gym on vacation, as you can clearly tell.
1 pair of pants later.
Now that we've had some time after breakfast to digest and relax for a little bit, we're gonna head down and hit up the Venetian Pool. Let's go take a look.
First off, this pool is very chill.
Super chill.
Compared to other Vegas pools we've been to where there's just like pounding music.
Also, I want to point out that like the Venetian Tower conveniently blocks out the sun. We've got a nice shady spot right now. Yeah, they gave us towels to wrap around our chairs here.
Which Vegas property does that?
I don't know of any.
I mean, maybe it's because we're not staying in the ritziest ones. Like we haven't done the Wing yet. But
That's true, we haven't done one. No, I will say they like any Vegas pool bar, the cocktails are not cheap. So it was $20 for a 16-ounce frozen margarita or a frosé, as Paul's drinking. We decided to go frozen cocktails for some reason. And if you want to do 32 ounces, it's $20 extra. So you get double, but you're paying $42 in this case for a 32-ounce cocktail. They didn't give you a souvenir cup, so I guess I don't feel like I'm that ripped off. I guess I just have a heart, I mean, maybe I'm just so jaded by $20 cocktails at this point. Even at home, like when we go out and we pay less than $20, we're like, that's so cheap. Why are the cocktails so cheap? We've forgotten that cocktails can't be cheaper. So on that note, I think I'm gonna go hit up the hot tub.
A few moments later.
This is nice. We have found the hot tub, and I'm content. I've got hot chlorinated water, kind of easing, my aching muscles at this point. I've got a tasty frozen beverage.
yeah, I'm actually okay with this. Also, I don't know why I put the shirt or left the shirt on, but whatever. We're gonna roll with it. This feels more Italian than Caesar's Palace.
Yeah, I know, right?
Which, I mean, you can't get more Italian than that because Rome was part of Italy.
Well, I mean, Venice.
There's your answer, Fishbulb.
The hot jets, just put your feet right up there. Oh my God, that is so.
Yeah, it feels great. One thing I really like about the Venetian side is there seems to be a lot more shade than the Palazzo side. Oh no, we are in the sun. We've got one of the few seats in the sun, which is not necessarily the worst thing, but yeah, the pools itself are in the shade, which I kind of like. So I'm gonna take a dip back in the pool. Now, let me start by saying that we absolutely love the casino at the Venetian. It is expansive. There are so many different games to choose from, sometimes even some rare games that you may not find elsewhere, as well as I have to point out the fact that it has some of the best cocktail service that we found on the Las Vegas Strip. Servers constantly coming around, asking if you'd like a cocktail, and they're attentive, they're quick. So in all, we have a great time gaming here. Now, another thing we want to point out, while it is not a traditional live table, they do have electronic blackjack, roulette, and baccarat with $10 minimums, blackjack at 3 to 2 on the stadium style gaming there. So we spent some time playing there and we actually came up ahead. I mean, what's not to love about 3 to 2, $10 minimum bet blackjack? Now, of course, the Palazzo side of the Venetian Resort also has its own casino and is connected by way of Restaurant Row or by the Grand Canal Shoppes. Tickets from slot machines can be cashed out at either side, so just know it's all under the same umbrella. Sometimes when the Venetian Casino is a little crazy, and it does get kind of crazy, Paul and I like to come over to the Palazzo side because we find it to be a little bit quieter, a little bit easier to find a slot machine or a table to play at.
Now, a great place to grab food at the Venetian is the Via Via Food Hall. This food hall features concepts from well-known chefs with an emphasis on some viral eats. We have a full review of this food hall on our channel, but let's take a look at our must-try item from El Antico Venaio.
All right, last but not least, it's time to try El Antico Venaio, which is a famous Italian sandwich shop known for their epic sandwiches. Now we've gone with their most popular sandwich today, which is the Aperitivo. It's gonna be mortadella, stracciatella, pistachio cream, and pistachio. I'm excited. I'm also a little afraid. Like, I'm like, what, am I gonna enjoy this? That's beautiful focaccia. Oh my God, that focaccia bread is so soft, unbelievably soft. I do love mortadella though, and I love pistachio, and I love cream. All right, let's give it a taste. Wow. Okay. That's so different than any sandwich I've ever had in my life. The mortadella, of course, is fatty, salty, rich. The focaccia bread, as I mentioned, is warm and soft and chewy. And then the pistachio is nutty, crunchy. The cream just adds a nice little cooling aspect to it. This is a killer sandwich.
It's a little messy. Let's just bite.
Just be careful.
This is best in show at this food hall. If you come here to Via Via, run, don't walk to El Antico Venaio. Wow.
Holy butts, that's a tasty sandwich. It's unique. It's unlike anything we generally get in the United States. The ingredients are quality. The flavors are abundant. Yeah, this is the best thing here at the Via Via Food Hall.
Later that night.
Okie dokie, artichokes. The time has come, and now we have our final thoughts on the Venetian Resort in Las Vegas, Nevada. Sad to say that this is our last night here. We've had a great time though.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah, it honestly, I think is our new favorite Las Vegas resort.
And it's weird because we always say, oh, this is our new favorite because it seems like we keep upgrading.
That being said, Venetian has been absolutely fantastic to us. Now, it is also though, not without its issues.
Oh, it has a few issues.
Yeah. So let's just be honest, Venetian's not cheap.
Nope.
Not in the slightest.
So the room that we showed you normally goes for about $400 to about $450 a night. That is an expensive room.
Now, we got a smoking deal on it for about $130 or so a night.
About $135 a night.
Yes, and this was through, mostly because we had spent some time gambling here. We spent a good solid afternoon gambling a reasonable amount here. So that kind of really helped us get a decent offer to be able to stay here for 3 nights, and we couldn't have been happier with it. Honestly, we definitely want to come back and stay here again, try one of the more standard traditional rooms. Now this room, I can't remember what it's called. What?
It is a loft suite.
Loft suite.
And it is one of their newly renovated rooms.
Yes.
And I think what's really impressive about this room is that it has 14-foot tall ceilings.
Yeah. I've never stayed in a hotel room with such high ceilings. It feels very weird.
The big window, that was the selling point.
Yeah. One of the downfalls to the South Tower is, well, it's a long walk from everything else. For us to get to the South Tower rooms, we have to essentially take an elevator from either the casino or the lobby to a hallway where we go down a series of hallways to another elevator to come up to our room. Yeah. For us, we had to go down another long hallway because we were all the way at the very end.
So anytime that we wanted to go anywhere on property, we'd have to take a minimum of 2 elevators.
Right, sometimes 3.
Sometimes 3, like when we went to the pool.
That was weird.
That was really weird because, yeah, we'd have to take 3 different sets of elevators.
Yeah, so even beyond that, Venetian is huge. I've complained that MGM Grand is too big, but Venetian is absolutely huge as well. And you find yourself doing a lot of walking.
Staff has been very friendly.
Yes, the staff here has been exceptional. Also, dining here at Venetian is fantastic. Just such a wide variety of restaurants and cuisines to choose from. And admittedly, there is more high-end dining here than there is casual dining. But there's a reasonable amount of casual options available to you here at Venetian.
You also have Grand Canal Shoppes, which has standard food court options.
So there are affordable options here if you don't want to break the bank or you just don't really care that much about the high-end Vegas dining experiences like we do occasionally. All right, guys, so we have been rambling on and on and on and on. So I think it's time to go ahead and start wrapping this up. Now, we really do hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you did, please consider hitting that like button. I can't stress enough how much that helps us because YouTube will then take our video and push it out to more people just like you. And if you're still watching this video and you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please consider subscribing. It really does help us out as well. We want you along for the party because every week we're going to bring you more from Las Vegas, and once in a while we're also going to sprinkle in cruises and other travel destinations around the US and beyond. Until next week, guys, we sincerely hope you have a great one. Thanks for making it to the end of the video. So until next week, have a great one, guys. Bye. Look at these bad boys. Look at these bad boys. They look so good. My God. Can't wait. French fries served with nacho cheese and guacamole. I think I'm just actually gonna go in for one of those real quick. What's not to love? Two of my favorite things on top of one of my other favorite things. Guacamole, nacho cheese on top of French fries. Oh my God. Going in for that one.